Hello you, welcome to the channel, it's ITSMYYARD here, and we're going to talk about AEW games. Now, a while back, quite a little while ago, we saw some footage of Darby Allin versus a green generic character for AEW Games' new console game. Now, today, we saw Jungle Boy against Darby Allin with a few new gameplay clippies from the same arena with multitude of other little sneaky bits. I mean, it wasn't much. We saw his attire close up, high-res imagery and stuff of that nature. I want to show a little side-by-side comparison of the two gameplays and how I am excited, but I am also with trepidation because there's a lot of things, even in this early build, that probably need rectified, at least from my eyesight anyway, and it could just be that I'm just really blind. So the first thing I have noticed is the ring isn't shaking. This is kind of like the old SmackDown vs. Raw games. It wasn't until WWE 12 and their Predator technology where we finally got to see like actual ring hitting. SVR 2011 actually had that as well. The ring would bounce on that animation stuff. This looks very stiff, so the animations don't look as great as they could be if the ring wasn't bouncing up and down as well. The camera's moving, but the ring isn't really doing it. I think the ring is still a bit too big. That's just me. I don't know if that is regulation size or not. From a video game perspective, it looks like if you were doing a coast to coast, you'd be struggling to get to the other side of the ring. I feel like it doesn't need to be much smaller, but if they're planning on doing major multi-man matches, you do need the bigger ring. Action Arcade Wrestling have made it so smart of Dave to actually make a bigger ring when it's huge 10-man matches, which instead of having everyone crouched out, which from a gameplay perspective makes a lot of sense. The rendering, especially on this early build at the minute, we're certainly not, I would say, at the graphical level of what 2K has shown for their superstars, but at the same time 2K20 and 19 were pretty high up there. This is not to say that AEW's character models aren't bad. They're good. It's just, from a high res perspective, there's something more, but if that's the style they're going for, we're not going to see any more on it. And of course the style is very different to what they originally showed us as a console debut, where it was more cartoon style attributes. This has gone to the more realism side of things now, which is fine in my book as long as the gameplay is good. And we're seeing some new animations. We can see it's the Yukes engine, the springboard animation that Jungle Boy does for the sort of old school arm drag. That is very similar to how old school was set up as well, and walking gingerly. I think it's a little jittery at the minute, but again, early build, game's still in development. We don't know how long it's going to be till we actually see a fuller product. So at this moment in time, it's a good setup. It's certainly a better setup to show brand new animations, brand new models, etc. than what 2K has been doing, because 2K's obviously shown old animations and their gameplay is meant to hit different. This hits different. In fact, AEW, if they've not trademarked it, maybe your tagline should be "It hits different," because it certainly would make more sense at this present moment in time. We don't know anything about the gameplay other than these move animations, the grappling system, the quick animations, the stuff. We don't know how fast-paced or slow-paced. I'm assuming, judging by the animations, it's going to be a faster-paced game in lines with what Day of Reckoning, Wrestle Kingdom had, which were other Yukes games, of course. But it's early days. It's early days. But what are you thinking about the footage? Is it up to par? Do you think there's room for improvement for it? The Irish Whip animation, for instance, is I do like it. It looks a bit more natural, but from a wrestling game perspective as well. I don't know. Maybe if it pushes them off the ropes, kind of like the old Japanese games like King Colosseum. What's the other one? Is it All-Star Pro Wrestling? Those ones, you know what I'm on about from the PS2. New Legacy's covered them more recently as well in their Championship Series. Those ones where they forcefully push them to the ropes. I always think that actually adds to the realism side of things. Some people will disagree from an arcade standpoint, but not everyone's going to be happy with those sort of scenarios. So, from this point, do you like it? Do you not? What do you want to see next from them? Do you want to see weapons? Do you want to see like cage physics or something like that? Oh my god, cage match is going to be like 100 foot tall in this game at this point if they were judging by the ring. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more WWE and AEW gaming goodness, and we will see you very, very soon. Take it easy now. Bye bye.